Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Gregory Martin, aka the Super Producer, and we're back with another video. Now, before we get into the video, please don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. It keeps you notified whenever I post a new video, and it also helps the channel grow. And with that being said, let's just jump right into today's review. And today, we're reviewing the movie Vivarium. So I actually watched this movie, I want to say about a month ago. And my initial reaction after watching the movie was this movie. But I watched the movie again and it's still this movie. But I think at least now I feel comfortable enough where I let it digest where I can at least give a review on it. So Vivarium in Latin literally means place of life and is an enclosed area where plants and animals are raised for observation and research. So the title Vivarium is dead on for this film. The film is about this young couple who is searching for the perfect home and end up trapped in this mysterious labyrinth type neighborhood. The young couple, Tom and Gemma, are portrayed by actors Jesse Eisenberg and Imogen Poots. And they seem to have a great relationship. She's a teacher and he is a landscaper. Like I said before, the couple is looking for a home and they come across a real estate agent who shows them this new neighborhood that is called Yonder. But watching this real estate agent in the first few minutes, you realize that there's something off about him. And the couple notices that he seems off. But like any good horror film, the couple ignores the signs and they get in the car and follow this guy to Yonder. When I say the houses look the same, the houses look exactly the same. When they get to the house, they see how plain, how sterile the house is. They then realize that the real estate agent has actually left the property. He's nowhere to be found, his car is gone, and so they leave. Or they try to leave. But mysteriously, every turn, every street looks the same, and they notice that they keep passing by the house that they were shown over and over and over and over again. And as an audience member, that's when you really see like, okay, there's something going on here. What's going to happen next? So the next day after they've tried to get someone's attention, they have the bright idea to burn the house down. They wake up the next day and the house is rebuilt. And the kicker is they find a box in the middle of the road, and inside the box is a infant. There's a message in the box that says, raise this baby and we will release you. Like, I have no idea why they were so calm in this scene. If that were me, I would have been like, nope, and left that baby right in the street. Like, good luck. Good luck, little kid. But this is a movie, and we all know that that didn't happen. They start to raise the baby. That's where the movie gets even freakier. The baby, in less than 4 months, turns into a pre-adolescent boy out of nowhere. And the way that he acts is very peculiar because he starts to mock and mimic the mannerisms of the couple, the way that they speak, the way that they are interacting with each other. Just overall, it seems like he's just watching them at every turn. Like everything that they do, he's studying them. It's creepy. And over the course of the film, we see the effect raising this kid has had on this couple. They go from being very loving to being very standoffish. Gemma tries to keep everything light in lieu of everything that's happening, but Tom becomes obsessed with trying to get out of the situation. Tom, most of the movie, spends his time digging into the ground, trying to get to the bottom of this artificial substance, while on the other hand, Gemma continues to reluctantly care for this boy because there's something intriguing. She just kind of gets swept up in the whole motherhood thing, but there's various places during the film where we see her snap back into the reality of her situation. One day the boy disappears and comes home with a book, and when she looks at the book, she sees these alien-like writings and figures. And what really is the kicker is when she asks the boy where he went and who did he see, and because he imitates everything, she asks him to imitate the person that he saw, and his neck just turns into 2 big balls, and he just starts emanating sounds from the balls on his neck. And that's when, she realizes like, okay, this is truly an alien. And then cut to the next scene, he's like a young adult. Within 6 months, this kid has grown from a baby to a damn near a young adult. And what's really troubling is that when we see him as an adult, he looks very similar to the real estate agent that the couple had met in the beginning of the film. And not to give everything away, and Tom and Gemma get exhausted to the point of death, and the alien discards both of them and dumped into the hole that, ironically, Tom has been digging the entire movie. I will say, after watching this for the second time, I enjoyed the story a little bit more. I think my biggest issue with the movie when I first saw it was that if this is going to be the couple's, you know, prison or purgatory, that I at least see it coming. Because some weird way, and maybe that was just more me, I always felt hopeful that they were going to figure out a way to get out of the situation. I figured there's going to be a reveal at the end that obviously these are aliens and there's going to be a way to disrupt their master plan. Or that the couple at least was going to acknowledge that this is an alien kid, and what do you have to lose by just killing it? Like, I have no idea why the idea of like really trying to kill the kid didn't happen till he was an adult, which was going to be impossible. Like, why didn't you just like kill this kid when you had the chance? And that just frustrated the hell out of me. The other thing that I really liked that I caught the second time around was just the symbolism and some of the ironies that were you know, prevalent in the film. Like I said earlier, Tom digging in the ground, trying to get to the bottom of everything. So it could be seen like he was also like digging his own grave. And even in the opening scene where they show the cuckoo, I forgot that cuckoos have like a parasitic nature to them. Their mothers lay their eggs in other birds' nests, and what the cuckoo does is discards all of the other eggs so that the mother, who is the host, actually feeds the cuckoo, who grows much quicker than, you know, usually the other birds. So they definitely drew a parallel there as well in the film, where a mother and a father are forced to care for this alien kid, show him the ways of society so that he blends in, and to the point where he grows stronger than them, and they are rendered, you know, defenseless. Even though I understood it, I was still upset with this film, but I got to give the director a pass, because I do think he delivered on what he was trying to get across. Well, that is my review on Vivarium. It's a very frustrating movie, and I feel that a lot of people felt it was frustrating as well, or they just didn't like it, because all of the critics and the metadata, your Rotten Tomatoes gave it a very middling scores. Because once you figure out what's happening, it's like, why don't the characters know? Like, it's so blatantly obvious, and it was such a head-scratching ordeal for me. That's why I didn't review it a month ago. I hope you enjoyed this review and found it helpful. If you did, please leave comments down below. As always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.